Raise your glass to a glitching stream, chat on fire and a broken dream. Jake leans in with that crooked grin, says, remember when you cried to 1,000 tuned in? Cody staring at the floor, counting every line he swore you'd never cross, but you sprint right past the door. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere going nowhere fast. Every secret time to cheap endeavor, every quiet moment dragged and laughed. Here's a toast to the worst show ever. Jake, you burn through trust like fuel into somewhere, into never, and we're all just watching you. You call it shoot, but it's just a knife, cutting names into the table of somebody else's life. You sell pain for a punchline hit, another friendship in the fire, and you're warming up with it. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere going nowhere fast. Every secret turn to cheap endeavor, every quiet promise smashed like glass. Here's a toast to the worst show ever. Jake, you wreck each bridge you use into somewhere, into never, and you joke like that's your truth. You talk too loud about what you were told in quiet. You are the crowd and the spark that starts the riot. Fast as a rocket, tearing through the sky. You light up for a second, then you vanish, leaving lies. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere we all see the crack. Every broken bond, your greatest treasure, every bit of trust you can't give back. Here's a toast to the worst show ever. Jake, you live and that's your curse, into somewhere, into never. May this be your final verse. Hey! Raise your glass to the crash and burn, click and stream and never return. Red light on, shot going wild. Jake leans in, Cody cracks that smile. Stack cards scrolling on the screen, clips from the ramp, feels like a dream. New channel tag in the corner frame, same wild swings, brand new game. You feel that buzz in your chest right now. Type it in the chat, let us hear that sound. From your couch to the studio air, we're all ringside here. Into somewhere. You say it back. Into somewhere. We're on the attack. From the first theme hit to the last big stare, we go live, live, live. into somewhere. Dive through tables, breaking down the night, frame by frame, unstable.
How the hell are we, chat? Welcome to the Monday Night Raw review. We're back at the late time of 10:44 p.m. We're going to introduce the Wheel of Rumble fun. Going to be a great time. February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. More winter. 6 more weeks to come. Speaking of having to come, a lot of Liv Morgan on there tonight, but I don't know if he's happy. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Cody Onidi, 316 is here.
What's going on? How we doing?
What's up, bud? It's a day. How about you?
Sorry.
Really? See, I didn't mind a lot of this show. There's certain things that irked me. It had a really slow internal structural time. The way things flowed together made it daunting at times. It felt like I've been there for 4 hours at just the hour mark. I'm like, it's 9:10. The hell are we doing?
I just feel like maybe it wasn't like a bad show like wrestling, but like you said, the pacing or whatever was just off tonight. It made it drag on so much, and plus I don't like Sesame Street fucking booking with Roman Reigns, CM Punk, or Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer, because why the hell do you have Liv Morgan, who has a good story with Raquel Rodriguez to tell after the elimination from the Royal Rumble? Then you go and proceed to not do a WrestleMania feud between them. I know people are going to say you can make a story out of Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan because Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble. There you go. That's that.
Why make a story when you have one?
Exactly.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
We got you mad already. I love it. You are riled up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Look at this. Sarah Small joining the Banana Club. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate it greatly, the support. It's immaculate. Thank you all so very much. Oh, my goodness. Like I said, it's been a day, right? So,
yeah, it has.
It's just like the ever ebb and flow of things and how it goes. So, slight channel update, but thank you to everybody in the chat. I'm due for more surgery in like 2 weeks. I don't imagine it'll interrupt the flow of the reviews much. Last time I was able to kind of crawl my way to the computer. I think we'll be able to do the same, but yes, everyone knows my other wrestler, Eben Flo, not Stephen Flo, but
if we have to cancel a few shows, just blame.
Oh no. There's no canceling. It'll be the Cody hour if it needs to be, but we will find a way.
The Cody hour.
We will find a way. I will teach Zay to be an OBS monkey. Okay.
Yes,
Get him
sir.
over here and be like, the files are in the computer. You know,
you always tell me they're on your desk, but then when I say, okay, let's release them, then you tell me there is no files.
Yeah, nothing. They don't exist.
Are
Just
you
like
sure?
that notepad was a virus. I told you I got nervous that there was a virus. So when I stood up, my pants fell off, and that was why my pants were down, and all that naughty stuff on the notepad was from the virus. So glad we settled that.
We're talking about that?
Aren't we?
I thought we were. No, we were talking about the other thing.
Yeah, those don't exist.
That's news to me.
Yeah, those don't exist.
Oh, sure. Positive.
Regardless, yeah, Nate said the Breaker segment was good. Backstage segment with Pierce and Heyman. Penta Reed match, yes, the street fight was decent. The poor woman could not get a break with the weapons. The table just kind of crumpled a little bit. The chair was like, get me the hell out of here, and flung itself out of the turnbuckle.
Oh, I'm getting in trouble on Twitter now because I criticized the
How dare
Liv.
you?
They're saying I hate Liv because I'm not a real fan if I don't accept what she's doing.
Because you want better?
Yeah, because I want better. Fucking story. I don't think they're the real Liv fans because motherfuckers, listen to me. You want anything to just kiss Liv Morgan's ass and say, yes, anything for you to retweet me and follow me. I'll praise anything that you do. I'll kiss your feet, Liv.
Do you remember when Bailey came in and had the whole Damage Kataro breakup where she won the Rumble and then she chose to face Io? They attack her and she rips out a lead pipe knowing that they were going to beat her down, has the equalizer. She looked like a badass. Great segment. Lasts to this day. I still enjoy it, might I add. Here's the problem. Liv looked like a pushover, like a step on in this, because she's like, of course I support you. I knew you wouldn't be mad. And it's like, okay, if you're playing the long con, but then help her win the belt and take it from her. If that's your plan, she lost. So now what? You just say, oh, I cost you and now I go to Mania, tee-hee. That's the breakup?
Because here's the thing, like this could have been a good way for Raquel to beat down Liv because one, Raquel was still noticeably mad about the Rumble elimination. Then Raquel says, do not interfere in this. And then Liv does it anyway, even though it could have preceded of Raquel winning the championship. Raquel's like, first you eliminate me from the Rumble, then you don't fucking listen to me, making my title win look weak, then fuck you, bitch, and then beat her down. That would have been a way perfect story.
We will get into more of it. Trust me. While I'm stoned and remember this, I have a question for you because I was just sitting here and the audience could tell my eyes were starting to smoke. I was thinking so hard. Who are the tag team champions on Raw?
That's fuck.
Right? That's bad.
Wait.
Who'd they take the belts from though? They took it from who were the last champions? I bet you that clicks quick.
Oh, AJ and
Dragon Lee, AJ Lee. Yeah, you're onto it. Yes,
AJ Lee.
It's the fucking Usos, Cody. Because Jimmy's been a non-factor for a month now. Jay only comes out to play his music. And I get one little thing off my chest. I saw it compared to on Twitter and it drove me fucking nuts. People were like, oh, the Rumble is supposed to be serious. That's why you don't like the yeeting and the, oh, well, what about this? You know, the whataboutisms. But they show the clip of when Rikishi was in the ring with Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hotty comes out and they convince him to dance and he puts on the glasses. But like in the end of the dance, he hits them together and eliminates them both. Like he still had the mindset of, I'll dance to get them to be on my side, and then I'm going to eliminate them as soon as I can. Like, he's still in the fucking Rumble. Brock Lesnar is being double-teamed, and we missed it entirely. We didn't get to see the Cody team-up to eliminate Lesnar.
Is a huge elimination for somebody in the Royal Rumble, and you do it during a fucking entrance?
And Cody makes the ultimate team-up to go ahead, and they take out Lesnar's... And we don't see it because he's busy fucking off in the crowd, you know, yeet offing. I'm sorry, it's extremely frustrating. And then he gets in the ring and he's standing on the turnbuckle yeeting again, right? I wish anybody just went over and went, boop, Cody, anybody. That would have been the MVP of the Rumble. You know, it's like turning your back in a gunfight kind of idea. Like, why? What makes you feel safe? You've seen... That was the issue with it. It wasn't even so much if he was the only one in the ring. If it was him and his brother, if it was him and just Roman and they wanted to run it back and then they did that thing, fine. But you have a whole bunch of people.
To tell you,
yes.
To tell you you're beautiful.
And I know you heard the buzzer go off.
I like the way you drink your drink.
Thank you. What else?
Sexy way to drink your
Banana.
Drink. I like your banana.
Oh, here you go. Tag it in. You got saved.
The tag team Oba should have destroyed was the Bellas.
Absolutely. Oba Femi comes out there and commits a murder tonight. I was like, oh my God, the War Raiders are back. And then you hear dun, 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 oh. And I'm like, oh no, not them. Oba. And I'm like, not the War Raiders. I like them. They just ripped him apart. Thank you, Mr. Pico, for being so supportive. We appreciate it greatly. That would have been
Some people actually didn't like that beatdown. I think it made Obafemi look dominant.
It did, but the thing was, like, it wasn't. I wish they rang the bell and like, fine, it's a 2-on-1 or something. Like, he just came out, assaulted 2 guys, and they tried to fight back, and then he left. And he wasn't wearing the Dunkin' Donut Munchkin necklace, at least. So, yeah, that's definitely a Triple H I hate tag team thing, because he used to love them when he was booking NXT, or so we thought. It really makes you wonder how much in the last couple of years really has been Triple H. Is he just, the one to
seems
blame,
like Vince
or
McMahon booking to me?
Is he just the scapegoat? It makes you wonder. I'm telling you, though, that the Bella's return was nauseating tonight. There's just a lot of...
They didn't even get a huge pop.
No,
Am I coming in clearly because
and
I'm
now they're
using a
going for the
broken
tag
headset?
titles. They're picking right back up from where they were going in Evolution until Liv got injured. Literally the same story. It's all for the Unreal show. That's what it feels like. Go, please. Oh, hold on. We have more support coming in. So
My boo is going to win the title. Roman, baby, acknowledge me.
Roman is going to beat CM Punk. Sarah Small chiming in again. So glad to hear from you. Thank you so much for the support.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to play Jackbox tonight, the goal is a $10,000 donation.
Oh, Jesus. You really are pushing it high, huh?
Yeah.
But thank you to Sarah for acknowledge her, damn it,
for that.
And tell her how amazing she is, and Pico.
I think you have a nice nose, Jake.
Thank you. Some say it's Triple H-esque, but while I mute Cody for a second, just so you know everyone's in what's going on, he said AJ Styles was going to tap out. I said he's going to pass out. And therefore, Mr. Cody is my intern today. I don't want to quite say bitch. I don't know that that's allowed, but yeah, intern, unpaid. Regardless, you just have to keep, every time you hear that buzzer, you're just going to chime in with either a compliment for me or the audience, and then maybe we'll have you tweet a few things out, and we'll go from there. It'll be great. Don't you worry.
Banana.
Oh, there's the buzzer. In fact, I think you need to say something nice about Cody Ray in the chat now.
Cody Ray, I think you have an amazing name. Mine is a little better, but I do like your name as well, and I think it is a beautiful name.
See, look at that. Complimentary. More of a chance of complete unredacted Epstein files at 10K in Cody's pocket for Jackbox. Possibly. You know what, though, is funny? We've got to only talk about it on UCR.
Actually.
But people are looking at some of the stuff and forgetting that it's not actual evidence. Like the whole the chicken
There's something with like
thing.
the Giants owner, and then Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that was a photo shoot. That's not real. People think that's like a real baby's leg in there. Like that's from a photo shoot from an artist. Like all of that is fake. Like they're not actually eating the children on pizza. I don't know. Maybe they are. God knows nowadays, right? But
next UCR, was there anything? Because a lot of people said that there was a lot of. I haven't read a lot into it, but was there a lot of huge news?
There was and there wasn't. There was a lot of unredacted yet still redacted information, so it was weird. They would give you a name or a location, from my understanding. I mean, there was millions of drops, so a lot of stuff to go through as well.
I guess a UCR podcast for that coming.
This Thursday, we're going to go ahead and have game night combined with UCR again. It'll be a great time. Don't mind me. The heater over here with all the dust is making me sneeze, and I can't. Even if you look in the light, regardless. Raquel has been done dirty. LA Knight looked good.
Raquel's buried.
But the Vision looked like a bunch of bumbling fucking morons. Braun Breaker looks like an idiot who just can't control his anger.
So you had your two packs.
Ego chiming in as well. Sorry, hold on, sir.
I already donated 10 grand for Cody's vaginal surgery.
Yeah, but this is different. This is Jackbox. That's sex reassignment.
Wait, where did that 10 grand go?
Oh, it's still in escrow. I won't touch it. We just got to get you another 30, and you're getting those implants too.
Wait, he didn't accidentally donate to another show, did he?
Nope. Made sure. Not this time. It didn't go to my hospital fund.
Wait, why am I getting some surgery? I didn't even know about this.
Come on, that was good. God damn it.
Okay,
you're going to get me in trouble.
Jesus.
Yes, Cody Ray, but thank you, Pico, again for chiming in. Oh, feeling the love tonight. It must be the banana shirt with the headphones on. Look at this thing. This is direct from Timu China.
See, I'm an idiot,
I love
though.
it. I love
I-
it. Look at it.
I was the one that made the reference. And then you made the follow-up joke, and that went over my head like a fucking idiot when I was the one that initiated the reference. But
You start it, I finish it. That's okay. Regardless, that's why we make the ultimate tag team. I wanted to like tonight's show, but there's so many threads hanging on. And as you mentioned with the files, we'll get into this Thursday as well because you know.
Oh, they're on your desk right now, right?
Not the good ones, but
You know about
the one about the info
I
about
tell
TK's
you-
burner. That's it. So.
What about the right there? I see it. That one. I see that right there. Can I read that out? What? Wait, give me that back. I wanted to. What are you doing with it?
Don't worry about it. I'll scan it later.
Okay.
Regardless,
Oh, Jesus.
There's a lot of like weekly weird news that goes on that we like to cover on UCR as well. And this passed my news desk earlier today, and I can't wait for Thursday to share this one. And I'm sure this stream is already getting taken to no-noville. So a hospital was evacuated after a man went into the ER in great distress. He's in severe pain, in a state of extreme discomfort. And he says there's something up my rectum, and then passes out. They send him in for surgery. And much like what we saw out of Grey's Anatomy, it ended up being kind of true. This guy had a World War II artillery shell, an 8-inch World War II artillery shell in his
Wait, an 8-incher?
An 8-incher. So do you know what I don't even know the circumference or the what are we looking for? Circumference, radiance, distance, distal. Regardless, I didn't do well in geometry. This is what it looks like. So that's what it looks like, just a little bit bigger. So it's massive.
Jesus.
Apparently they think he was trying to do a party trick, and that's how it ended up there. Right. But they had to evacuate the entire hospital, get in the bomb squad. So they had to make a whole like response team because they weren't sure. And it was a threat. Thankfully, it didn't become an explosive device, but God damn, talk about blowing it up, right? Phew.
Wait, tell me what happened with Groundhog. I forgot what was you said earlier.
The groundhog. He went ahead and he saw, he saw his shadow. So I know either way, I believe he saw it. 6 more weeks of winter, though. God damn it.
Seeing the shadow means longer, right?
Yes, I believe that's what it was. But okay. I know it's 6 more weeks. But how does that?
A longer winter.
Explosive diarrhea, Stuart. Indeed. Shout out to you, my friend. Gosh.
Do you believe in that whole thing, or do you think that's just a myth?
Puxatawny Phil is. We were listening before. I forget how he's got like 40% accurate. I think it was. And there's another one that's like in Jersey. I think as they said, and that is like in the 80s for its accuracy, and that also said 6 more weeks of winter. So
okay, so it looks like
these groundhogs don't live that long, so like every decade you're getting a new groundhog anyways.
Fuck those groundhogs. They're making a longer winter.
I think they're just bringing about the knowing that it's going to be longer. I don't think they possess the powers. We used to have a shed out back, and we had a big woodchuck, or groundhog, excuse me, that used to hang out there. And she ended up having babies every season, and we would feed them like regularly. I'd go to Walmart and get like all fresh veggies and stuff like that and bring it out, and they would go over and eat from the trough. It was the cutest thing. Little damn creatures. I miss them. Speaking of the rest of the week.
So that's why you texted me in rage this afternoon, because a longer winter?
Yes.
You just started texting me with all caps. And
yeah, it wasn't the surgery notice. It was definitely the fact that we got 6 more weeks of winter. I want to know how excited you are for SmackDown. Scale of 1. Yeah, you said you were hyped because they announced the ultimate match ever, dream match. I'm shocked they're doing this not on WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Tama Tonga. No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. It's Nakamura against Tama Tonga.
That's actually it.
That's actually the only match announced from Charlotte, North Carolina, this Friday live at the Spectrum Center. Join us this Friday for our review.
Also, did Liv choose tonight, or is she gonna still confront Jade?
Fuck if I know. It seemed like she chose, right? Certainly. I mean,
yeah,
that's what it felt like. Also, tomorrow we have our shortened but detailed NXT review as NXT goes ahead and crowns a new champion. Ricky Saints, Shiloh Hill, Sean Legacy, Jackson Drake, Dion Lennox, Keanu fucking Carver, and our boy, the one, the only, say his name, man, Joe Hendry. They're all competing in a ladder match. I do believe, but I don't believe he's winning the title since he's already called up to SmackDown. I think this is going to be a short-lived thing that he filled in for. So I still think Ricky Saints is going to take it, but maybe they surprise us with, because everybody else is like brand new, essentially. Dion from Dark State, Keanu Carver just showed up, Shiloh just showed up, Sean Legacy is from Evolve. It's either Ricky or Hendry in my mind. Then we got Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and Thea Hale, triple threat for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Woo! Heather by Elegance and M by Elegance taking on Soul, Ruka, and Zarya for the TNA Knockouts tag team titles. And Ash is back now, right? Dana Brooke, she's wrestling again. She's no longer retired. I'm so confused about that because she had to retire. She said it was private. It was medical reasons.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, if not less, I feel like that was October, she comes back and she's like, oh, I'm back. Ava's gone from NXT. It's kind of a weird thing. People are saying it might be politically motivated. Others think it's because her girlfriend was let go all but 2 weeks ago. She was cut.
This stream is going to the shitter anyway. It's what we brought up. What do you think about it if it's political? Do you think that's nonsense, or you can't affiliate yourself with the company just because you
I don't believe it's politically motivated. She said there was, apparently from what she's saying, the truth is that she had no more motivation for it, and once they let her girlfriend go, that was kind of like the final straw keeping her there.
Gotcha.
She didn't want to wrestle. She didn't like how the wrestling was.
A lot of fans.
She was hated as a GM, made to look like an idiot. I mean,
a lot of these fans put out a narrative that WWE won't push liberal stars, even though CM Punk is your world champion.
Yeah, makes no sense. So yeah.
Nate said, "Fuck Groundhog Phil and fuck Groundhog Chuckles."
Yeah, I agree. And Brian G says Saudi Arabia versus Triple H would be fun. You know, they were chanting everything. We want Vince, AEW. Refund, like they went nuts. Tony D was supposed to go up against Ava. Ava's no longer there. I mean, she's set for life, and I'm not saying must be nice to go retire and quit to be a billionaire kind of thing, but you think she ever needs to worry about money? Be realistic, you know, look at her dad. So Nepo baby, some have said at its finest. I'm sure that plays into it. But alas, I'm looking forward to see how they pick up the pieces in NXT. They need a new men's champion. They might get a new women's NXT North American champion. And God knows we'll see if they unveil a new GM. You and I discussed the Rumble not once, but twice. It was so nice that we did. We had our initial Rumble reactions, and then the next day on Sunday, we had our Rumble review where you and I went into full detail.
Where we had the shit on it twice.
Yeah, we had to really, because there was so much to go through. And even then, we still missed things, because I didn't even bring up really like Jey Uso's eating in the crowd, and we missed Lesnar's elimination. Yeah. Because I forgot to even mention like the masked man thing and how that plays in tonight. But let's get into the Raw review. I know your blood is boiling. We're getting to Raquel's match.
You get the wheel for us?
But first, yes, you're getting it to getting me to it right now. You're beating me to it is what I was going to say with my high tired brain. So we have a little bit of thing tonight.
Whoa.
Oh. Let's summon the pyro. All right, we got the wheel.
We have
it's
a fun
the
little
wheel. Game. No?
Oh, it was supposed to be hyped up a little more?
Yeah, it's the wheel. Like
okay,
the wheel! Yeah!
All right. technical difficulties, just pull the plug and
You want to keep your fucking job? Get excited. The wheel, yeah.
The wheel.
Yeah! Woo! There we go. So we had no winner this year for the Royal Rumble Pick'em contest. Both entrants that won, no one was assigned those numbers. So we took everybody that commented, right? This was per your idea. And I think it's a great idea, actually. Wait, I could just add it as a direct source. Look at that. Genius. There we go. So I just want to prove to everybody that this is live. So I'm going to add one in here. I know the names of people that donated and voted and whatnot. So this is live. You can see I can add to it. I'll spin once with that in there and then we'll clear it. If it comes up, that's bad. You don't want to be chosen because then you're out of here. So everybody that gets chosen, McNulty, going to hell in a handbasket. So you'd be out of here. Basically what we're going for. So I would remove the name. But
is it eliminated or was that example?
That was an example because we're taking off my name here. And everybody that commented can win. So we're going to go ahead and clear this list, go back and go through the entries here. And let's go ahead, sir, and spin the wheel.
Oh.
Get excited. JP Baker, first to go. Been removed. Spin again. And we'll keep this going.
Let's see.
Pico has a shield.
All right.
Pico's the only one that can get not knocked out once because he did choose one of the Iron Men. An Iron Woman, so he got the Iron Man choice with Javon. So Trek, you're out of there.
Did he get a bonus pick or?
Basically, it's just if his name gets picked, he gets to stay in for one extra round. It's like an extra life. Gorilla Strong, sorry, you're out of here. And we'll keep coming back to the wheel throughout the night. Gonna give it one more spin here. I can be a real asshole. You want to buy spots on the wheel? No. My beautiful wife. Sorry. Oh, no, it's Zay. My beautiful Zay, you're out of here. So while the wheel is going, but
your replacement, Zay. Wait, never mind. I'm not.
Speaking of, Pico does not get removed. That's his extra life. Look at that.
Now he can get removed.
Now he can. It's we're trying to do it in the fairest way possible. But
all right, who we got next?
Pico, that's just bad luck.
Well,
it's getting down to the nitty gritty here. And on our last spin to go, we got Paul's out. Sorry, Paul. And before we start heading into the actual Raw review, last but not least, let's see here. Oh, it froze for a second. Here we go. Liz is out. Okay. We'll halt it there, and we'll come back to the wheel. Stop. They start off from the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania Xfinity Mobile Arena, February 2nd, 2026, Groundhog's Day, live on Netflix.
You got eliminated before the New York Mets.
Oh.
See you later. And you had multiple opportunities. That's great. What an amazing night.
Now apologize and say that the Mets suck.
What? Oh, Jesus.
Don't want to lose your internship, right?
I am so sorry, Pico, about your unfortunate elimination that happened twice. And the Mets rock, you said?
Close enough for now. At least you're listening.
Thank you.
Pico said, eat piss. I don't know if you can eat it, but we can make him drink it, right? Who hasn't asked for a few videos? All right. Well,
Brock Lesnar?
What did you think of the Lesnar Jr. opening? Because Breaker, when he gets really mad, his voice breaks. It gets all like hyper raspy. It gets like higher pitched because it's like too much air going through. He's really got to get a vocal coach or not get that like high into it because his voice breaks and he sounds like a chipmunk. You know, everybody doing the "you spin me right round, baby," but you got to do the chipmunk. Like a record. You know, that kind of shit. I drink
You like
way
that
too
song?
much apple juice. Who doesn't? God, chipmunks are great. Right? Is that what we're talking about? No. Dope did a great
I
cover it
think
too. So he pulls Lesnar and he comes out and he's angry. Braun Breaker is big mad and he trashes what? The announce table. If I'm mad,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the expensive shit. You know, I'm going to take the camera from the
Yeah, I
cameraman and
learned that
punt
from
that to the
experience.
ground.
You took my box.
Yes.
And you cost us a few $1 billion, so
Yeah,
of course you would.
A lot of
attack me as
crypto. I
much
know.
shit,
I
you
know. That. What if that coin took off? That would have been like millions. I know.
The banana coin?
I thought I couldn't trust you because I had to know what was in the box. I kept the key.
You saw how much that was worth if you just could. Oh my God.
I thought you were fucking like egging me on to
We could
open
have been
it.
doing this review from Hawaii right now if you didn't do that, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I mentioned it to you earlier, but I am not looking forward to this weekend at all. It's already frigid cold outside, and
Pipes are freezing.
I'm worried about that as well because it's going to be, as you saw, sir, what, -30 in some parts, if not worse.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ridiculous. And let me
This
pull
is
up
one of the worst winters in a while.
Yes, let me pull up the AccuWeather forecast 3000 on into somewhere so you can see what the Connecticut Storm Tracker says. Yeah, so anywhere from -23 to -25, -30 up in Stratford, down against Bridgeport and Stamford, -19. And that's the feels like temperature. So it's going to be cold. It's going to be like -8 to -15 in some parts. And then
Fuck
obviously just hell, you know, so it's just hell.
I hate it.
Yeah. So Braun Breaker destroys the desk. It does the routine thing, and Adam Pearce comes out as the rest of the Vision stop him. And we kind of just called this on Twitter as a joke earlier. And Pico even went ahead and like time-stamped it for me, you know? Music hits, enters the ring, begins talking for Roman. That's exactly what we got for the main event. Punk comes out, you know, all like da-da-da. We did it all. Everything as it flowed. We're going to get that from Roman, and we're going to get the Vision opening up angry. And that's what we got. And instead, we just get kind of a barking back and forth between Pearce, whom I do enjoy. I like him in this role. He's believable. He's serious. He's effective. But he's like, you took part in the random draw. You drew number 2. That's not my fault. You had a piss poor performance in the Rumble. And he went to go attack him, and that's when everybody stops him, and that's when LA Knight comes out and fucks everybody up. Makes him look great.
Yeah!
Yes, indeed.
Donkey!
No, it's supposed to be yeah.
Yeah!
And
Oh, yeah.
then they get attacked. LA Knight gets the fuck out of there, and Braun Breaker looks at Paul Heyman and says, what are we doing?
Yeah!
We're looking like a bunch of idiots, so. Not a terrible opening, but they had 14,000 people there live, and this is what they give them. I mean, really, it was just kind of a, I'm mad, throwing a tantrum because somebody attacked me. So why don't you figure out who the masked man was and do some type of investigating rather than trashing Raw's ringside? It just, to me, it was supposed to be a hot opening, but we've seen this so many times and there's nothing new to it. You know, the star flips out. Like I said, we've seen it time and time again with Lesnar and many others. So I wish they just did something different. Spike the camera, destroy the stage, blow up some pyro on somebody, fucking something. Javon Evans against El Grande Americano with Bravo and Rayo in tow. How much shit do you think those guys get because they need to be back in NXT UK? They have to hate life at this point. I mean, talk about going from Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. You went from Butch, you got your name back, and now you're a tertiary supporting role in an El Grande fake out.
Way too talented for that bullshit.
Everybody's way too talented for this bullshit.
People are saying, but they're over in AAA. Oh my God! Why are you complaining and being such a negative Nancy about everything, Jake?
Anybody with a mask is over in AAA. Goddammit.
Well, yeah.
Lucha loves
because
Lucha.
me and you, Me and you were a tag team, little as anyone
He's not
know,
even a
in
real
AAA a few
luchador, and
weeks
they
ago.
love him. That shows what the point is. They love Asian
Yeah.
Jake. They love Mailman Jake. They love Dirt Texas, the cousin of
Wait,
Burt
were we
Texas.
supposed to tell anyone that me and you were under masks
No.
in AAA a few weeks ago?
No,
Oh,
but
shit.
we
we
were
were getting
busy.
cheered.
We were.
We put a mask on and everyone was like, "Yippee!"
They were happy. Then you got your mask ripped off, and it was a big problem. But regardless,
Wow.
it was a good match. It was a really good match. And then Ludwig Kaiser Americano goes to load the mask, and Chad Gable's Americano comes out, allegedly, and he makes his entrance, allegedly. And basically, he costs the distraction, and that's when Javon hits the OG cutter,
So-
gets the win. I'm
So,
so sick of the
wait.
Americano gimmick, Cody.
Wait.
I'm so sick
Wait,
of it.
one, yes, I'm sick of that too. And two, why aren't we getting a mask unveiling it? And three, why is Chad Gable the good guy? I thought
He was a heel as well. I know. They're cheering him like he's,
and he helped
I
the
don't
face
know.
win.
He did, but so I guess he comes back and he's good now because somebody stole his gimmick. And,
So
I just.
are they gonna actually bring like physical Chad Gable without the El Grande shtick to him?
I don't
TV?
know. Imagine having to come back. You're flying all the way to Saudi. You go to the Rumble to come out for a 2-second Spider-Man point meme gimmick, and then you get eliminated. That's it. And now you got to fly all the way to Philly just to walk out on the stage and go in full gear. I mean, that's what
So
they had
are
him
they
do.
gonna have Chad Gable as Chad Gable show up at all, or
I don't know.
Is he
Evans needs to
just-
get away from the Americanos. He did the stupid escape a couple weeks ago where he jumped over them, and even that was like too cheesy for me at this point. I don't hate the match at all. The match is very good. I know some people don't mind the gimmick, but the gimmick has overstayed its welcome for me. It was supposed to be very short-lived. I lost to Penta. I need the help of luchadors. I come back a fake luchador. It catches on. I get hurt. Now a bunch of people imitate it. Like, that's been what it was. But it never was of any substance or more. The backstory, like, wouldn't the loaded mask hurt the user too? Yes. You're metal into your own. I don't know. The whole thing is ridiculous. And I'm not a fan. I hope Javon gets a hell away from this. Let him go and take on Dom now that he's back for the IC title. Make that a series of 7 or something. Give us something good. Speaking of good, a lot of people hate Gunther, but that's the intention. He comes out to AJ Styles music. I like this because it's building more heat. He does the whole AJ, hood reveal thing. And like you said earlier, it seems like AJ is done. Legitimately,
Yeah,
from what we've been told, from what he's told people, he said that he didn't want to go to TNA, doesn't want to go to AEW. Like, when this was up, this was it. He kept saying that his last match would be at the Rumble, and this is what WWE planned for him, allegedly.
unfortunately, yeah.
So
Kind of sucks, but
nothing better
like,
than a
I
nice
guess-
glass of apple juice, right?
I'm assuming that maybe
Maybe they'll
WWE
sponsor
signed
us.
him to a lucrative Legends contract or something
I would
Like,
hope so.
to not go anywhere.
I hope, but make
It
that bag,
looks like he's
AJ.
done
In the
wrestling
sense of
because-
like, if he doesn't want to wrestle anymore, then make that money. If he wants to go out there,
All
then go
wrestlers
kill
from
it.
all
but-
promotions though are just saying thank you.
Thank
and
you.
stuff, so
Yeah,
it does look like
everywhere.
he's-
Tony Khan chimed in. Like, a lot of people chimed in. Even Christ, who did it before on Instagram, and they used a terrible picture. And they're like, could we get any more pixels? I forget who put it up, but yeah. Yeah, apple juice goes with yogurt. Yeah. If only we could be sponsored by both.
So do you think this is still like a story, or do you think Dunzo?
I think he might be done so. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I thought the plan was like, oh, he'll go to TNA or wherever else, maybe AEW, maybe. But what are the chances we get sponsored by Apple Juice?
Uh,
I mean, we love
last time
yogurt.
we tried to do a rip-off brand, Javon Evans crashed stream.
Oh,
He
that's
gave him a little bit
right.
much though.
He killed the power with the yogurt OD. That's right. Fuck. Damn. All right. Well, can't do that, chat. So then we
How much
go
did you
and-
end up giving him, by the way? Did you ever find that out? Did you ever get the results?
2 quarts.
Oh Jesus!
I figured he's skinny. Need to put some, some protein in him. Figured he'd be fine, but he housed that shit.
Then he just went.
He just went fucking nuts.
Bouncy.
Yeah, he just went crazy. Just bound and like Tigger, bouncing all over the place.
Oh, Jesus.
Like Winnie the Pooh's friend. Jesus, you have a dirty mind. God, fuck around and find out, I guess, today, as Pierce was told in the back. I like...
have a beautiful hat.
That's right. What else?
I love your shirt.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even hear the buzzer go off. Look at that.
Banana.
Mm-hmm.
I love your neck.
Okay.
I like your eyes.
You're just saying you like things that you could see on me. What else? Be more descriptive.
Oh, Jesus. I like your regions.
What we do here is go back.
Oh, God. All right. Well, this got
just have me
quick.
compliment someone in the chat.
Yeah. Compliment Nate.
You said I would just...
Compliment Nate. There you go. He hasn't been complimented. He likes apple juice.
You know what? Nate is awesome. Apple juice is amazing, and I'm glad someone awesome like him likes such an awesome product. Yeah. And Nate is one of our greatest viewers, if not the best live viewer in our chats all the time.
Wow, you really laid down the praise on him. You must be down in that yogurt. Stuart even said he'd supply us with more for some Jackbox, so he must really be craving that Jack. The War Raiders.
Again, make the goal. Make the goal. $10,000, and then,
$10,000,
and then
goes
you
up
get
to
Jackbox.
100.
Fuck.
Fucking YouTube.
Well.
All right. Well. How many can we? Oh, we could set 50 $100 chats.
Oh, okay.
It's 5K. We're halfway there, right?
Yeah. Just I'll even do a discount. Okay, half off tonight. $5,000. You all get Jackbox right now.
All right, there we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna make the timer for 15 minutes. Here we go. Jackbox.
And if you actually complete that goal, we will stop the Raw review and whatever else we were going to talk about and do it. But
there's our goal, and
y'all won't get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise this will go to Jake's hospital funds this time.
Yeah, because well, how much of the 5,000 do you think you're getting? Because YouTube's taking their cut, and then I got to pay off the lawyer.
Oh yeah.
I got to pay off the dealer. One? Well, that one too. Both of them.
What dealer?
You
never told me about a dealer.
Yeah, the art dealer. The guy that gets us all that Fabergé egg art.
Why am I just hearing about this now?
You bought some, not the Happy Peels guy.
Oh, that guy. That you saw in the Home Depot, though?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, I owe him like 600. Grand. The War Raiders, they come out next, and Eric and Ivar were in the ring. We come on a break, and they're just there. This is like, oh my God, like Bianca Belair is back. Like she just sees, like, where the fuck have they been? So there's the War Raiders. We haven't seen them since they lost the titles to who? Judgment Day or New Day or some day. It was a day, and my God, was it a day. So the War Raiders, they're waiting to see their tag team opponents, and dun 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 dun. Oh, bah. He just comes out, and some people compare him to Bobby Lashley. I say, how dare you insult Obafemi like that? He is uncomparable. Our Munchkin God is indeed no Munchkin. Yeah, he's packing a dick as big as Mini Batista. I know it. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. Mini Batista's 4 feet tall almost, so that's impressive. When do Eric and Ivar go to the Impact Zone, or when are they going to sign and be all elite? Because he destroyed them. They didn't even get to kick or punch, like nothing. He just murdered them, and they didn't act like it was a tag match either. Like they fought back for a second without being able to do anything, and he just... Imagine Oba just takes the tag titles and then just throws them in the trash after he beats everybody, you know?
Uh,
Let him
Might
murder
as well at
Jimmy
this
and
point,
Jay
honestly.
at one time. Yeet, and then you just fucking spine busters
The
them through
War
the ring.
Raiders used to be such a badass tag team once upon a time, but now they are. I think Vince McMahon booked them better than Triple H did.
As the Viking experience, maybe. Yeah, I think you're onto something. It just feels like, I don't know. WWE does a thing where like they instead of icing you out and not putting you on TV, they beat you repeatedly before you go out if they know your deal's expiring. As where AEW, you don't see anything from them. I don't know. I'm curious. I thought they re-signed not that long ago, but it just makes it feel that way.
It does
because
seem like that. Like, if they're WWE when contracts are up, you're not resigning with us. Now we're gonna make you look like a joke until you leave.
Yeah, and we've seen
Kinda
them
thing.
do that with the OC and so many teams over time. FTR, time and time again. Yeah, it says Obafemi single-handedly dismantles the War Raiders. WWE just
So,
put
are you
this
mad about
YouTube
that?
clip
Like,
up.
people are mixed about this. Are you mad about it, or are you fine with it? Like,
I'm
what
not
is it?
mad. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, they lost the tag titles to the New Day, and that was the
Sound
last
like an angry
time
parent.
we had seen them. That was
I'm not.
a long ass time ago. That's terrible. Like
So you're saying you would
God.
have rather have just
that
done a
was
2-on-1
April
handicap match?
7th of last year.
Was the last time they?
Because
had a
remember
match?
they did it. Yeah, didn't they have a match at WrestleMania and then they lost him and then that was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they had a match at WrestleMania. So regardless, it just feels of that ilk. And then we get a great package. So great. It's great. It's good. It's Finn Balor. And he's like, respect. I've always given it. And now if I can't get it, I see what has to be done, basically. He's like, I'm willing to do bad things at this point. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Kincaid? Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you. And he says hello to you as well, Cody. Glad to see some old favorites in the chat. We've got Cody's amazing 50 red super chat goal up top. It's got 10 minutes left. We just need to get $5,000 in donations to play Jackbox, apparently. I don't know how you decided this when I'm in control, but don't worry.
They're actually going to do it.
Yeah. I need you to tweet something for me really quick.
Okay.
You're going to put at Tony Khan.
Okay.
And then you're going to put a space after his name. Make sure you get his name right. Is tag him properly. I think it's just at Tony Khan. And then you're going to say, want to do a podcast with a question mark.
Okay.
Send
Then
it.
what?
That's it. We'll see if Ron or anybody buys the bait. Can you use Klarna? Yes, you can. You can actually pay
Everyone
weekly.
go like and retweet it then. If we can
have
actually
a payment program here. Let's see how this tweet does. But let's see if Tony responds to you asking him to be on a podcast. We didn't want to be specific. We didn't want to say what or where. We just wanted to ask and see if any of the bot army picks that up.
Speaking about podcasts, did you get the thing written up for the other guy?
No. I started the show.
Didn't do that yet.
No. I started the show, but we'll get there. All right, we'll get there. Because what happens next? Bronson Reed takes on Penta, and it wasn't bad until the end.
I told all of you to go like it. We need to get Tony Khan to see this. I meant Ron. I meant Khan. I meant oh shit.
Uh oh. Just say. Want to do a well, the goal is to see if any of these bot accounts or the burner accounts interact. So we're doing investigative journalism and using you as bait. And you can Klarna and you can use Pay My Way and what was it, Forward Pay as well. Everything here is we'll just you could sign whatever you want. We'll take your credit. That's fine. The Vision kind of remind me of the Death Riders right now.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a really good comparison, I think, because I have a question with this Vision.
Yes.
So what? I thought Adam Pearce was kind of terrified and kind of their bitch right now because Paul Heyman said has someone on the phone always ready to boss Adam Pearce's job if Adam Pearce steps the wrong way, and now
And
Adam
then
Pearce is back
tonight
up.
he acted like he was the Terminator and indestructible around them, and he had no fear. Yeah. The Vision looked like a bunch of fucking goofy lunatics that couldn't get anything done, especially without their Lord and Savior Bronson Reed. So it just looks exceptionally bad that that's what's happening. And
Remember the same Bronson Reed that pinned Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match that everyone clamored for. And who was right? Me, because what do you do with that absolutely diddly squat? And when
they
you
never did
have
anything with it.
Roman get pinned in a one-on-one match, it's supposed to mean something because Roman rarely gets pinned.
See you, Bailey. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Bailey was here?
No, not that Bailey. Bailey C. And McNulty's out as well. No, you're absolutely right, though. They had him beat Roman for what? Because they had bigger things planned. They had things in mind, and then no real payoff for it. And that's the problem. It just fell apart. It really did. It fell apart. Seth got hurt, so that changed their plans, and Roman wasn't going to be around, and who else did they have to work against? Wavy Gamer's out, sorry. Last spin at this point in time. This is for our Rumble Pick'em contest. Who's getting eliminated next? It's Casey. It's coming down close enough to like a co-host or someone I know personally, so it seems like it's rigged, but I tried to make it as fair as possible. All right, Casey, you're out of there. We'll come back to the wheel.
One more for good luck. Okay.
Okay. You survived. Cody. Spaz is out of there.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Jesus. All right, no more
It's
for now.
coming
That'll give me a
down
heart
to it,
attack.
right? You're still in there though. It's on
Look
you.
at that.
Only safe for so long. And Roman is going to be gone till what? After the Chamber. So now Punk does what? So somebody has to go to the Chamber to face Drew. And it's going to come down to where like Jacob Fatu wins and then Cody beats the shit out of him and then there's a triple threat. Help me here. Like this Mania is just falling apart before our eyes. It seemed, what,
they're
you're
really
mad
just
because they
running-
didn't do what you wanted? No, I'm mad because they spent the last 10 months of the year building things up a certain way, and then they just go with the most Occam's razor, like the simplest, solution of it all is the easiest. Oh, we'll just go back to Roman and Punk. Okay, that's the main event. Even though we just had it last year. Oh, it was with Seth. It's different. It's still, how much more? Yes, they cut a good promo tonight. Of course they did. These two were elite on the mic. But how many more times are they going to be able to battle each other about, things when they did that so many times last year on the build to Mania 41 in Vegas, ironically? How much more can we take of them? Oh, you said bad shit of me on the podcast, remember? Oh, well, you suck. Remember? Like, that's what this is. It was great tonight. Don't get me wrong. But can we make this survive until the end of April? We have quite a bit of time to go. Look here. Listen, there's 74 days, 11 hours and 23 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. That is a long time to watch these two stalemate while Roman is not around.
Wow.
Right?
This calls for.
What's that?
Sorry.
More crickets?
You need to hear. Yeah.
I heard the crickets. Granted, LA Knight just defeats everybody by putting Reed down with one BFT. We have seen this man fight out of so many things.
Someone else who should have potentially won the Rumble.
Yeah. LA Knight should have been set right now, and he and Drew would be awesome. Like, there's so many things. And then you still could have had Roman and Punk without giving
Honestly,
Roman
I would
the
put
Rumble.
LA Knight. I know I sound crazy, but I honestly would have put LA Knight back on SmackDown just to get away from the Vision.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. But what do I know?
I agree with you. So does he.
Yeah.
He needs to be away from the Vision. Like, I don't need another hemorrhoid. Penta wins via
Good things
countout.
comes to the ones that wait, Jake. Okay.
Well, we waited a long time for nothing, and that's the problem here. Then, all of a sudden, we have Bert Kreischer taking his shirt off again. There was a small point in time where I liked Burt, and then he became so egotistical and so full of himself and so undeniably stupid that it just became not even funny to laugh at him. It became just really pathetic. Like the Two Bears, One Cave podcast started off really strong with him and Tom Segura. And the more money they got, the more they, sold out. It turned them into different people. They jokingly call, everybody, the poors and stuff, but they're serious in the way they talk. Money ruined them. So you see Burt having to take his shirt off, and it's like, you haven't had a heart attack yet? Drinking all that every day? All right, whatever. The whole scene with Maxine, I'm going to break her ankle! Like, the porn parody would be 1,000 times better. The porn acting in this is ridiculous. Natty's not here, so you don't even see her like dominate anybody or anything. You notice I bypassed one thing because I just don't want to talk about it, but I know we have to before we get to this. And that's the Bellas. Nikki's music plays, she comes out, and Brie mode makes everybody fucking deaf and dogs bark and children cry. And Nikki's like, everybody's happy that Brie mode is back, and Brie basically said that it's time for them to go after the women's tag team titles. And they played the botch mode again, and that was it. So, fuck me. I don't want to see more of them. I wish they didn't miss Evolution together, because then this would probably be done. But now it's going to build into a WrestleMania moment for them to do something on Unreal. I guarantee you. That's their new Total Divas.
There's a lot of things unreal about them, Jake. Donkey! Well, more Nikki than Brie, but...
Next year, Roman versus Seth at Mania. Exactly. They got to get through it all. And then Roman versus Moxley. It'll happen. I'm telling you. Yeah, but Rene Dupree trying to be angry is so forced. And then you have Asian Tucker just looking lost, like he can't find his parents, and he's looking for a cop to help him find his way back to his mom and dad. He does. He's like, and then obviously you got Otis trying to not look grossed out by Burt Kreischer, but Burt takes his shirt off and Otis is like, oh yeah. Like just looking at him with the side eye. It's embarrassing. Again, Liv Morgan comes out after being introduced by a returning Dirty Dom. That should be a big deal in its own right. And instead it felt like, what? Skip. That's exactly what it felt like. Like we just skipped over something, and he's back. He got a great Dirty Dom chant from the crowd. The people still love him. Dirty, Dirty Dom. But
I'm sorry, like
no.
Sometimes things matter, but like if you're returning dominant, why don't you have Liv come out first and say, I have a surprise for you guys? And then
shouldn't he be in a feud at this point for the IC title? When was the last time that fucking thing was defended? Fuck me. He didn't get stripped of it because they gave him, I don't even think he's cleared yet.
Why would they have him come out first, though? Like,
that's what I'm saying. And then they introduced Liv, and she's got
that should have been the other way around, right?
Yeah, Hot Girls Love Dominic Mysterio t-shirt that she's selling now. And then the fans chant, you deserve it, Daddy Dom. And she talks herself up and says, I'm going to be the new champion by the end of the night. And so will, after Mania, so will I. Talking about Raquel. Raquel comes out. She's got her big sexy shirt on. And no, it says big sexy. It's not a big sexy whatever. And she's like, oh, such a good weekend. And why'd you eliminate me? And Liv kind of just, I thought, was gaslighting her, being like, oh, how could you be selfish? I'm not selfish. You got your title shot. I have mine. Liv was told to stay out of the way for the title match, and that led directly into the title match that I thought was the main event. I was like, are we leaving Raw at 9:30? What the fuck is... Okay. So for the third match and final match of the evening, we get Stephanie taking on Raquel in a Philadelphia street fight. It was well wrestled, but all of the table spots and all of the chair, any part to do with plunder and weapons fell apart. It died a death. Yeah. It really did. They worked hard. They tried to save it, but every time they went to go do something, it looked as like the table was like so apathetic to them falling through it. It barely even broke. It was like just depressed. No erections for that thing.
Here's my whole thing about this. I got criticized on Twitter for complaining about this, saying, why don't you just watch the product? Because Liv getting a WrestleMania title shot, why are you hating on this so much? I'm like, why do we have to make a story that there's no story involvement between two wrestlers that will now be fighting at WrestleMania when you had the turmoil with Judgment Day and a perfect opportunity for Raquel to win the world championship? Liv is saying Raquel's not selfish, but Raquel's still going to remember that Rumble elimination, and then she beats down Liv because Raquel's going to prove in the end that she is selfish.
Mm-hmm. Danny's
and
out.
Then no. Let's
It makes
not do
no
that.
sense, Cody, because you like you said earlier, you can build a story. You could build a story. And MZ, you're out, sorry. And we're down to 6. About to be down to 5. Sorry, Cody. I tried to keep you. I know. I tried to rig it. I did. I suck. But like you said, Stephanie doesn't need the belt or the story right now. Raquel does, because that makes perfect sense, and they can build to it. She's a champ. I'm not going to challenge her. I'll challenge Jade. Oh, wait, I'm turning on you. But now if she cost her tonight, she didn't cost her, but she didn't help her. It was an inadvertent, moment. But
Liv could have still helped her. Raquel could have still been pissed because that's strike 2. First, you eliminate me from the Rumble. Then I tell you to stay in the back because I want to win a championship on my own.
Yeah.
Now I won a championship because of your help, which I told you to stay in the back. That's strike 2 with you, Liv. And then there would have been a strike 3, and Raquel would have beaten her down.
Yeah. See? Danny said, "Can does a super chat get me back in?" No, unfortunately not. If I could let you buy back in, it'd be against YouTube's terms
does me
of
co-hosting
service,
the show with you and having my own podcast on here now get me back in?
Nope. Sorry. I'm not even in there. So, I mean, sucks to suck, but the wheel decides. The wheel decides
Fuck the
all.
wheel.
I know. I don't even know what the prize is yet, but it's always something good. I mean, we're clocking through it. We've got 5 remaining. Jeremy, Josh, Nate, John, and my wife, which at midnight, it's her birthday. So,
all right, 5 more. Let's see.
Working so hard in the cold. Oh, sorry, Josh. Down to 4.
No!
It's going to John. I'll make you wet for it, and Jeremy or my wife. Oh, the suspense is killing me. I just don't understand. I don't want to hate on this match because it wasn't a bad match. They even got a "This is awesome" chant. They certainly worked hard. It made sense. It was a solid 21-minute affair. Could it have been better? Yeah. Was it the greatest? No, but it was still exciting overall. And it had entertainment value to it. I mean, they did hit hard and they tried. And I'll give them that much. The everything of the weapons works against them. They tried to make it a gritty brawl the best they could. And she had more of a fight with the chairs than Stephanie at some points, but still, Raquel should have won this. I hate how she goes for the power bomb, then gets hurricane running through the table, then hit with the spinal tap. The table barely broke, as I said. Roxanne gets pushed to the other one, and Roxanne took forever to attack Stephanie. She really made sure she was lined up with the table. So all of it just looked second rate. Some of AEW's women's death matches have looked much better compared to anything like this. And I'm not a death match fan, but still. Then we got into the main event, Cody, and that was really it. Roman Reigns coming out, said that Philly is a hard place for him.
Rumble challenges. See, I was
just like said it was going to be.
I would have rather have seen, I guess, Roman and Drew, because on the Rumble review, I knew it was just going to be Roman and Punk. I was just not getting my hopes up for something.
I know
different.
You texted me Drew and Roman, and I was like, oh, let's. And Cole's like, that was a pipe bomb. WrestleMania is going to be the best day of my life because in the main event you will acknowledge me. I'm picking you because I hate you. I've always hated you. It was great.
It was a good back and forth.
But what more are we going to get out of these two? What more ground did they not cover before?
We're getting another same cast of characters in the same location as last year's WrestleMania. So
right now, this coming WrestleMania feels like last year's all over again.
Think about Roman Reigns' WrestleMania career and how many of his matches have been like do-overs or do-agains, and how many times he's faced the same, how many matches he had with Lesnar, with Cody, now again with Punk. He did it last year. Like, there's not a lot of like fresh originality. It's always, it stays to one and it keeps building. Even, you know, with him and Bryan and Edge, still, it was more like a thrown together thing because Edge won the Rumble, but that had to be, you know. I'm sold on the main event. It'll be good, but there were just so many better options. And I'm tired of people being like, oh, well, you're just a fan. You can't. Guess what? I didn't say my booking idea was better. I just feel like what they did is not as entertaining as it could have been. It really feels bottom of the barrel, simplest, you know, equation possible. What are they going to do to throw this together? That's what we get. I mean, there's got to be some real life dislike there. Maybe there is between Roman and Punk. Maybe you know, Derek's onto something. He could be, sir, and I'm not sure. But regardless of how
you
whether
agree
they
with
got
Nate?
over their stuff or
Sorry,
not.
off topic.
No,
He
but
wanted me to bring this. He thinks that Jericho is still returning to WWE and he'll have an appearance in TNA.
I don't see him going to TNA at all. I would like it, no doubt, but I don't see it happening. I really don't. And
Well, just come back to WWE once he's done with his tour that he's on with his band, I think.
yeah, you know, I'm searching up. There we go. That's how we do this. Is that the actual Roxanne? Yes, it is. Okay, making sure.
He thinks that Cody and Punk will happen next year in Saudi. I honestly think that they might be trying to do Stone Cold versus Punk for Saudi Mania.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if you agree or disagree with that.
God knows.
I think they're going to try to. Then they're gonna probably try to do The Rock versus either Roman or.
Does Rock even come back at this point? I have a hard time picturing him wrestling again. I really do. I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. All these passed up, the bad blood. His daughter's gone now.
Well, it's Saudi, so they're going to try to get whatever they can, no?
I know they'll pay for top dollar for stars, but it just makes me. I just can't help but question it. I don't see that actually being feasible. I don't know. Stone Cold said that, you know, he wanted to, but he just wasn't, his body's not able to do it. So I'm not sure that he would be able to.
Fightful said he's going to be making appearances with WWE again, right?
Appearances, yes, but I'm
so
not
like,
so
what's he going to
sure.
do?
Like he does every time, drink beer, raise hell, leave? I don't want to see
Adam Pearce gets fired,
60-plus-year-old
make
Stone Cold.
the
What is he,
GM,
61? No? Jericho might be playing people.
Yeah.
He might not have ever had a WWE deal, and he just did this to up his name recognition and his hype. You know,
Then
because
go back to AEW.
everything on Friday was Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Then Sunday, Fightful was like, see, we told you, nothing was ever official. And it was like, that's all everybody talked about. And now it's, oh, he wasn't set to return. They never had any plans for him to return at Netflix or at the Rumble. It was never in the works. Then why did everybody report that it was for so long? Here's the final tweet we'll have you send out for tonight. I sent it to you so you could just copy and paste it real quick.
Oh, come on.
It says, I wish Roxanne won the Royal Rumble instead, with a sad face, you know? And
Jesus.
I think that'll be enough to have you not bet on AJ Styles
Dude,
again.
I'm going to get in so much heat.
I don't think so. I think you'll be fine. If they watch the show, they'll know what's up. If not, just send him this clip. Cody's fault. Regardless, I do wish we just got some shakeup, some different matches. I mean, we don't even know for sure, but it seems like it's definitely going to be Roman Reigns, CM Punk. That doesn't exactly shake up anything and write home about it. You know, what are they going to do with Gunther? at this point, where does he go? Who's he going to retire? Where there's just a lot of pieces. I don't know. It seems like it's going to be LA Knight versus somebody in the Vision, Bronson Reed, or is that good enough for LA Knight? Not really. Do we want to see any, like, he faced AJ, and then what did he do last year? It's hard to even remember. That's the problem. So there's been just so many disappointments and so many lackluster moments throughout this year that I genuinely am difficult in suspending, my disbelief in the fact that, like, hey, you guys, you're going to be able to fix this. You're going to be able to turn this ship around. You're going to be able to right those wrongs, because now it just feels like
you're a bastard, Jake.
I'm
Next
sorry.
time you lose a bet, I'm going to get you.
I didn't think he'd actually do it, but you stuck to it. He did indeed tweet it out.
Yeah,
So I give Cody full steam for that one. At Judgment Day Era on Twitter for now. We'll see how long that lasts, unfortunately. But yeah, we see it right there. He did send the tweet out. So go Cody. I wish Roxanne won the Rumble instead, because at least then it'd be something different. I know. Liv and Stephanie is different. How's it not different? We were excited for that months ago. Yes, as a one-off match, not as a feud. They don't have a story there. I mean, yes, they can make one, but then you're going to see, like, oh, they grasped at straws and had to find something for them to fight about. Because why would she choose either Jade or Stephanie Vaquer? Doesn't make sense. Raw gave us 3 matches. 3 single matches. That was it. And we have 3 names left on the wheel. Soon to be 2. Let's see here. Number 2. My wife's out. It comes between John and Jeremy. Well, what do you know? We're gonna have our final in just a moment. Final thoughts on Raw, Cody. What's your review number on this out of 10?
This is like one of those Raws of all time. It was like not bad, but the pacing was fucking wacky.
Yeah, it was, and it was the internal structural time, as I said, was very slow and left a lot to be desired. And I try to say that as I hear myself. Had to go ahead and cut that audio out, but regardless, yeah, it was just a bit tedious because there were a lot of like lingering talking segments that basically went nowhere. The Vision taking all that time in the beginning, what did it lead to? Nothing. We don't know who the masked man is. They didn't get any type of retribution. No point at all. And Pierce now has a bunch of security. Oba Femi beats the shit out of the War Raiders. People are already chanting Oba. What does that mean? They're familiar with him. They know he can destroy people. We don't need all of these enhancement matches. Maybe do it once, but I hope it's not the next 10 weeks of this. Finn Balor, now he wants Punk. So Punk calls out Balor. So he's going to face Balor, retain the title, and then go face Roman.
I'm already getting DMs, by the way. Jesus.
Nobody wants to see the Bellas. I mean, Bronson Reed and Penta's match was good. The opening Javon and El Grande match was good, but I'm so tired of the El Grande BS. That gimmick needs to go and stay in AAA or be done for. And Raquel and Stephanie was probably like a 3 out of 5. They gave an A for effort, but it wasn't the best street fight by any means. It wasn't the worst, but it didn't exactly knock my socks off. They had a few cool moments. But for her to get hit with that, Hurricane Rana at the end and barely go through the table and then just, top rope, spinal tap, that's it. All right, there you go. 3 count, corkscrew splash is all it takes. So I'm glad they gave them time. It was almost 22 minutes, but we still got out of here rather early. So I out of 3 matches, all 3 were competent and good, but 3 matches, 3 scenarios, I'm giving it like a 5, really. The matches weren't bad, but none of them are ever going to be watched again.
Do that
or
right down the
referred
middle.
to.
Do that because, the show wasn't bad. It was just like the pacing. I think just threw it off for me, and I think it just kills my mood with predictable. Like grow some fucking balls.
Yeah.
God
Make
damn,
things
Triple H.
different. I really don't think it's him. The more we hear
It
from
looks like
things,
Triple H got neutered. He got his balls chopped off.
like I said,
I
I
think
don't think it's
because-
him.
Yeah.
I really don't. After
He's a
all this
puppet.
time, it feels like he's I don't know, he's not able to make the final decision. Cody Ray says 6 out of 10. So does Stewart McQuaid. Better than the Royal Rumble show. I will give it that. I mean, the Rumbles were fun. The women's was better than the men's, but neither one was like anything. The women's took forever to get going. It wasn't great until the very end, essentially, if you want to call it great. And the men's had a lot of issues, a lot of booking, missed opportunities and issues. So, all in all, I feel okay giving this a 5 out of 10. That seems to make sense and seems accurate. So, all right. Well, the annual Royal Rumble Pick'em Contest finals are here all night. We've gone ahead and chipped away to see who will win and who will rest in peace, I guess we'll say. We're down to the final wheel spin. Cody, do you want to spin the wheel?
You want me to?
Yes.
How do I do that?
You don't. I have to. It's my wheel.
Fuck your wheel.
We need
It
your
rigged.
computer.
You rigged me out of it.
And our winner is... Jeremy's our winner. We picked our final. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Wait, I thought there was 2 left, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 names left, Jeremy and John. I said last one will pick the winner.
Okay.
Who's throwing who over the top rope? He's the last one to survive. So, Jeremy,
Congratulations.
you
I think
officially
this was
get
rigged.
a
This was
cameo
predetermined.
by Cody.
This was
Right? A full 30-second cameo where you can get Cody to say anything you want. He'll record that and send it to you. No, I will be in touch with you with your price, sir. Everybody gets something decent every year. So, congratulations to Jeremy. There you go, senior. You'll catch this news eventually. I'm sure he's off in Betty Bye land at this point. But congrats to him. The wheel of Mets championships has 2 wedges. Oh, we do know that. So we'll see what happens with the Mets here. Let's spin the wheel and find out, Cody. You ready? What happens
Yeah.
with the Mets? They're going to lose. They are going to
Aw.
lose.
one more time. Second.
Second
That was maybe-
chance. Yeah, it might have been a bad spin. Let's go one more time. And nope, they lose. Losers.
One more time. Third time's the charm.
All right,
Third
hold
time's
on.
the charm.
Hold on. We're going to see Roman and Punk. Who's going to win? We're going to decide the winner. You ready? Of WrestleMania, Night 2. Who wins, Roman or Punk? Roman's going to win, it says. Let's see who wins, Roman or Punk. 2 out of 3, right? Hey, it's Punk. What do you know? He won. All right. Hey, Roman will probably win. All right. You want to go one more time with the Mets?
Yeah.
All right. Let's try it.
Let's
Last
do it.
chance. 50-50. Are they going to win or are they going to lose? Well, they're not losers, are they? They lose. 3 for 3, Cody. Sorry. Well, that's it for the wheel. We both gave Raw a 5 out of 10. Overall, a decent show, but nothing to write home about. Nothing memorable. Nothing that's going to shape Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania, really. They're like, how could you say that? Because we knew with Roman, he had 2 choices, Drew or Punk, and he's obviously choosing Punk. Everybody saw this coming 300 miles away. That's all there is to it. And that's all to this Raw review. So in the meantime, Cody, I need you to tell these beautiful people where the hell they could find you, my friend.
You can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day Era. You can find me over on my YouTube at Judgment Day Era. And you can find me over on my Instagram, no longer, maybe, I don't know, longer Judgment Day paid still. I'm not sure. Am I still paid by them or no?
I don't
But-
think so. I think Liz took that, so.
Yeah. Cody _ Onidi _ 316 for that, which will be all my
Yeah.
socials here soon on out, and rebranding as is.
Absolutely. We also have Into Somewhere Sports episode 2 out now. People are checking it out and they are really enjoying it. Got yourselves so far just today 316 views already on episode 2. Going up strong. Love to see it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah, that's right. Thank you to Sarah for
Hell
becoming
yeah.
a member, and Pico and everybody that chimed in tonight with some great support. I appreciate it more than you know and cannot thank you enough. As I said, thank you all for donating. And Sarah, she wants Roman to win. So Roman, he's going to acknowledge you because we do. I acknowledge Sarah. And I acknowledge all you guys in the audience. Thank you for hitting the like button. We will see you tomorrow night with the NXT review. Hopefully I'll get a hold of Cody before then. I'll have some free time and we can have a few other videos up for you all on the channel. But until then, I hope you all stay sexy. Have a great night. We'll see you for NXT.
Please.